Hi, I'm Beth Hoyt of BethInShow. If you're anything like me, you have a lot of friends. And if they're anything like mine, some of them are mannequins. And if they're anything like Vanessa, they're a piece of work. Perhaps you've been there too. You're at a flea market in West Hollywood and you need to buy tables and chairs and anything for your apartment. But you can't help but buy a vintage skirt for yourself, which you can't wear now because it smelled so much like mothballs. You Googled how to get the smell of mothballs out of vintage clothing. And the internet told you to put it in a bucket of white vinegar. And so you did, and now it smells like mothballs and vinegar. But that's not the only thing you bought that day. You also got an iced coffee because you used a bathroom in a nearby place. And when you came out, she said you have to order something for using the bathroom. You said, okay, an iced coffee. And she said, that'll be $6. And you said, what? But what can you do? Not pay for it, I guess. Run. But that's not me. And I wanted that coffee. But that iced coffee and that vintage skirt aren't the only thing I bought that day. If you're anything like me, when you see a mannequin head full of personality, you think, what's that Instagram caption? Or what's her name? And if you see a blue mannequin body with no head, you think, that's gotta go in my living room. Now, I bargained with the owner. He said she's $50. And I said, oh, you have to pay for her? And he said, $45. And I said, sold. Paid in cash, put my hand in her crotch to take her home, and that's when I noticed Vanessa. I named her Vanessa. Is falling apart at her seams, literally. The previous owner smiled at me, not a flea market smile, but a got your cash already kind of smile, which made me wonder if Vanessa was not only cracked, but possibly haunted. Did I just purchase a Barbie proportioned Ouija board? That's always the chance you take with mannequins and mannequin heads. I've been pretty lucky so far. Ever since I got rid of Francine. Dun dun dun. On the way out of the flea market, carrying my new friend in my arms, I felt her heart skip a beat. I looked to where her boobies were pointed and I saw him. Must have been a forbidden love. If I didn't have my hands full with Vanessa, I might have purchased him too, but I think he's probably glad she left. I think she was taking advantage of him, considering he didn't have any arms. Well, on my way to my car that day, my face blushing with pride at my new purchase, my new friend, I could tell everyone was staring at me thinking, she just won the flea market. Some guy stopped me and he said, ooh, she's in bad shape. You're gonna need some plaster and some epoxy. And I said, say those words again? Because it was like a foreign language to me. And if you can just get the gist of what those words are, you can tell the Home Depot guy some sort of arrangement of those consonants and they'll be able to figure it out. And so he said it back to me and all the way to my car, I repeated it. You know, Mr. Epoxy, Mr. Epoxy, Mr. Epoxy, Mr. Epoxy. So I went to Home Depot. Oh, I thought that said fun accessories. Hi, yeah, maybe you can help me. My friend's cracked. I have a mannequin. I have a blue friend, her name is Vanessa. Got my materials, they cost me just $11. Don't say I never bought you anything, Vanessa. Mannequins. Now we let it dry, which means it goes from pink to white. When it's white, it's done. Okay, Vanessa? Don't do anything weird while I'm gone.
Beth, stop making me look weird with your editing.
Sorry. Okay, next step, epoxy. Cleaning you up here, Vanessa.
Beth, you're doing it again.
I got 0 props for the editing. I taught myself.